Hey everybody, Moo here. This is going to be a quick showcase on Charm Rapunzel. 5 to 4 in the coin booster are enabled as always. And in her case, it's actually not wasted at SL3 because she is strong enough to get in the 3,000 base coin range, even at SL3, because of a few things. One, she is a center clear, and while center clears don't normally hit for very much, the fact that you only have 3 types of Tsum Tsum on screen because she is a charm type Tsum Tsum, and with the 5 to 4, again, you can reduce it to 3 types. You are able to charge up her ability and spam it relatively frequently. The reason I say relatively frequently is because the biggest drawback to Rapunzel is the fact her item requirement is absolutely ridiculous. From just playing her, I can tell you it's well over 20 Mitsum needed to charge up the skill. They had to do something to balance out how quickly you would be able to otherwise charge up her skill with only 3 types of Tsum Tsum by absolutely jacking up the number of Mitsum needed to do that. So that is her biggest drawback, but I'm expecting at SL6, as I mentioned at the end of the video, that maybe her Mitsum requirement is going to be a little bit more reasonable. And if that is the case, we can certainly expect some ridiculous base coin output from her with only 3 types of Tsum Tsum on screen. So again, very, very fluid, very awesome dynamic gameplay, lots of bubbles in play. You're cycling through the screens, same as with Ariel, but because you're able to hit in the 27-ish range with her clear, you are able to push out around 3,000 base coin per game. And of course, that can vary depending on how many time bubbles you are producing in the game. And again, because she is a charm Tsum Tsum, you are actually able to produce quite a few time bubbles in the game. So the more of those you get, the higher your base coin and base score are going to be. Very, very good Tsum Tsum. I'm slightly skeptical about what's going to happen at SL3 because if they reduce her item requirement, say in the 16 range, she could become one of the best coin earners in the game. But if they keep it relatively high, it will cripple her output. You will eventually get one of those sick games where you're getting like 20,000 base coin with her just because of how many time bubbles you're able to generate. But that's not going to be her norm, not going to be her average. Anyways, interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to keep my eye out on this one. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them all in the comment section below. As always, thank you so much for your likes, your subs, and your viewership. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
My first and last mistake. I'm blue without
This Tsum Tsum has insane potential. Insane potential, guys. But like I most likely mentioned in the introduction part of the video, the item requirement is actually ridiculously high. So much so that no matter how many time bubbles you make in an average game, the results are not going to be that amazing, even though they could be. So, a 6.5 million score. We got a 500 more coin booster there, and then we ended up with 4.2k coin after the booster was applied. So we ended up with about 3,000 base coin in this game, and it could certainly be a lot higher than that if the item requirement wasn't this bad. But for an SL3 Tsum Tsum to get around the 3,000 base coin mark on average is actually really powerful, and that really increases my expectations going up to SL6, because if the item requirement at SL6 drops to a more reasonable level, this Tsum Tsum could put out some insane base coin earnings. So that remains to be seen. But for the time being, 3,000 base coin, as I normally say, if you're around there with a SL3 Tsum Tsum, it's okay to use the 5 to 400 coin booster because it will pay for itself. So there you have it, Rapunzel Charm, very good Tsum Tsum. All right, peace out.